How's it going, everybody? Dragast here, and welcome back to another episode of the best Besiege Creations. Once again, checking out some of the most innovative and unique Besiege designs that I could find for this week of Besiege. Now, I'm having a hard time. Okay, there we go. We're back on our wheels here. This is something that I'm very excited about. It's another Ornithopter, guys. It's been so long since we've seen one. Now, it does say I should use invincibility with this, but I always like trying them just to see what happens without invincibility. So let's turn this thing on and... oh, God. Okay, it's actually... holy shit, it's kind of flying. It's kind of working. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, there goes my wing. Okay, I can see why you should use invincibility. Makes sense. The wings kind of fall off, which is unfortunate. That means we can't destroy this thing, but you know what? It's still cool to see another Ornithopter in Besiege. Now, I wouldn't really call this a total Ornithopter because I believe the definition of Ornithopter is using only wings and nothing else for propulsion. Obviously, you can see the propellers on this thing, so it is using different methods of flight. But as you can see, once you get it off the ground with these wings, it does flap. It looks like an Ornithopter. I'm having a hard time keeping this thing straight. Oh, God. Okay, we're gonna hit the wall, but obviously we're in invincibility, so we're kind of like a bug. You whack into things, and then you just keep flying. Regardless, this thing takes two of my favorite things, Cogwork and Ornithopters, and pits it into one creation, which looks absolutely awesome. And as you can see, it's a very fast creation as well. My computer's actually having a hard time keeping up with this thing. Now, trying to turn around is damn near impossible, though. You kind of just run into the wall, and then you're good to go, hopefully. Oh, I think I seriously broke something this time. All right, we're going down. All right, let's take this thing off one more time just because it's so funny to watch this thing take off. It's a very wobbly Ornithopter because of the 4 wings it has on it. Now, it does have a leading mechanism as well, which doesn't work very well. It's a very slow turner, and I can't really figure out a way to easily turn this thing. But as you can see, I can lean it a little bit, but it's just... by the time you actually lean it, you're at the edge of the map, unfortunately. So yeah, it's been a while since we've seen an Ornithopter or anything that's Cogwork as well, so it's nice to see. This one's called the Tiger Moth, by the way. I don't know if that's an actual moth, but you know what? It looks really cool, and it is very moth-like. Alright, so we got another steam cannon here. This one is kind of like a futuristic design, though. It looks, first of all, really freaking cool. It's also got one of the coolest... oh, okay, never mind. I can't show you it because I fucking blew it up. Okay, but like I was saying, it's got one of the coolest steam cannons on it, and aiming mechanisms as well. It's just a very well-thought-out vehicle, and that's something I like. First of all, the turning on this is amazing. As you can see, we can turn right on a dime here. Now, if I do aim this thing up and turn on the actual steam cannon, let's turn this thing on. You'll see that it does have very small bombs in here that you can shoot out. They're actually in the top, and you can see it's got 12 in there, and it basically is a very compact steam cannon. Now, sometimes, though, the fire does go out, and I can't turn it back on, and then bad things happen. And that would be my only complaint with the vehicle. But possibly my favorite thing is the way you can quickly aim up this weapon. So you can raise and lower your suspension to get it a little bit more trajectory. You can also rotate it left and right and do this really, really quickly on the fly. It's just a well-thought-out vehicle. And, of course, you can shoot your bombs. There we go. That one was a little bit too far, so let's raise up the suspension a bit. This should be a direct hit. There we go. All right, we're at Zone 38 here. I thought it'd be fun to actually try and take down an army. Now, I didn't notice in the description of this creation that it needs infinite ammo on. I'm assuming to keep this flame cannon up. So that was my first problem. Now we have that fixed. I actually have 12 shots and I don't need to rush and use them, which is good. So we're going to stay at bay here and see how many we can get. Now, we are going to go for a long shot here. So let's try the first shot, see where this goes. Oh, little too far, actually, so we can lower this a little bit. And you know what? Let's just drive around and see. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so the dangers of using bomb creations is sometimes Besiege likes to randomly explode said bomb, so you know what? This is a bit of a dangerous one. That one didn't go far at all for some reason. But it's still fun to try stuff like this, because we really don't fight actual enemies very often in Besiege, so it's nice to have something a little bit different. I'm actually not shooting the bombs all the time, though. I don't know why. Sometimes they shoot, sometimes they don't, as you can see. Now, I wonder what happens if we just hold down the button, and we'll see. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's working as a steam cannon, and it is shooting, so I think the way you want to use this gun is by holding down the button, because if you don't, sometimes it randomly explodes like that. Oh, yes, there we go. So tapping it does work, it's very finicky, so you have to be very slow with the tapping, and sometimes the bombs don't load, but as you can see, once you get the hang of it, it isn't as bad as as it seems. I am just sniping these guys right now. Oh, shit. So I think what happens is some of their arrows actually hit my bombs every now and then, and that explodes it as well. Regardless, this is just such a great creation. I love interesting weapons of war like this. Let's see if we can blow up these guys. All right, we need to go back a little bit. Oh, there's so many there. I need to hit this. Come on. Come on, bomb. Come out. No, don't do that. Oh my god, this thing is great. It might have a mind of its own, and every now and then it blows up randomly, but it's still really fun to use a steam cannon on such a small vehicle. You usually don't see that. Also, for a very short period of time, you can also use this as a scramjet engine, so if you can see it goes really, really fast, really quickly, but if you empty out the bombs, I'm assuming you can use it for speed as well, which is really cool. The hard part is trying to empty out all these bombs without killing yourself, because chances are one of them's going to randomly implode beforehand. Alright, I think that's all the bombs, so let's see what happens now if I power it down. Yes, you can use it as a scramjet engine as well if you want to get out of there really, really quickly. This thing is so freaking cool. I wish it didn't randomly implode every now and then, but as you can see, you can get it going really fast when you do run out of ammo. And you can also simply use the steam as a weapon as well if you do get lucky. It's a little hard to aim. I think I'm aiming a little too high. I knocked that one guy down. Let me lower this. So we're going to lower it down to their view. And let's see if we can hit them now. Just with the steam itself. No weapon or no bombs at all. As you can see, still does a shitload of damage even when you're out of ammo. So yeah, this one's called the Hyena. It's a pretty interesting little design here and very fun to play with. Alright, next up we got the Infinity Wingsuit. As you can see, we are on the little cube in the sky in the sandbox. Pretty much the tallest part. Kind of wish we started up here, to be honest, but you know what? Just the look down here just looks so awesome. But yeah, this little guy, he doesn't do too much. He can just basically glide, but you can actually rotate his middle thing here to rotate up and down, and then his top head rotates the whole body left or right, and it actually makes for a great glider. So let's actually drop this guy down and do a little bit of gliding here. Here we go. Woo! Oh my god. That is so cool. That is something I would never do in real life, but in this game it just feels so damn cool. I almost took off that guy's head, and this thing is one of the easiest flyers to use, I've noticed. Like, I can just control this thing with no problem at all. Take out things. Now, I'm gonna lose a lot of my momentum by doing that, but you know what? We did it right. Alright, let's see if we can land this thing. Fucking nailed it. We didn't even hurt ourselves. Look at that. Alright, but let's try again here and see if we can take out maybe something a little bigger. I want to take out the statue. We missed it the first try, so let's see if we can do it again here. Or maybe let's see if we can do some tricks. You know what? There's those things. Oh, shit. Okay, well, there goes his head. Just after saying how easy he was to control, I do that. But yes, it's not the easiest thing to control, but it's easier. Oh, shit. It's easier than most. I can't believe hitting the ground did not destroy me. I'm not in invincibility, so I must not have hit the ground enough. Now, this thing's supposed to be able to fly for, like, basically limitless time, and it does do a really good job at keeping its momentum, as you can see. I'm having no hard problems at all trying to use this thing. Oh, yeah, skills! Look at that! I can actually fly something, guys! Alright, we're going a little slow, but let's see if we can take down the tower as well. Okay, well, we're just gonna chill here. This is our tower now, bitches. Alright, one final try. We're gonna take down the statue. I'm gonna hit his feet. Oh, my god. I lost all my momentum, but man, did I knock that motherfucker down. Now you're nothing but feet. So yeah, this one's called the Infinity Wingsuit. Very awesome little design here, and I had a great time. Oh. I love how his head pops off every time. But a great little design that I had a great time playing with. Alright, and this next design, as you can probably tell, is a pretty interesting one. This one is based off of a Lego design, actually, that's very popular on YouTube. And basically, it's called the Walking Ship. I don't know if I'd really call it a ship. I'd call it kind of like a walking barge or something. But it's a very interesting design, a lot of attention to detail in here, and that's why I appreciate it so much. Also, I mean, this whole thing walks, so that's pretty damn impressive. Let's get it walking, actually, so you can see how the thing moves. It's kind of creepy looking. Obviously, the bottom's a Strand Beast design looking mechanism here, and on top, we actually do have a crane that actually works. Now, we can actually rotate this crane with 4 and 6, so here we go, I'm rotating it. Oh, it's a little wobbly. Oh, shit. You know what? Let's stop moving forward. How about that? Unfortunately, when you get this thing going, you can't stop it. You can either make it go backwards or forwards. So trying to deal with the crane What? Oh no, my legs. Okay, you know what? We're gonna reset this and play with the crane while it's not moving, because when it's moving, it's damn near impossible. Okay, so we're gonna let go of the crane here. I just want to try and pick up this little box here, because it looks so damn cool. Okay, so you can rotate the crane, and it looks like all these things are not connected to the ground, so this should be interesting. So arm 1, you can up it with 7 or 9, so I want to obviously raise this thing off the ground a little bit, so that's what we're going to do. Raising it slowly in the air, as you can see. And hopefully I can get this little box by the time I pick this thing up. So it's doing good so far. Alright, we actually got the chain dangling now, so this should be good. Alright, as you can see though, the actual hook is clipping through the box, unfortunately. So I don't think the crane works as a crane, unfortunately, should. I think it's more for show than anything else. Still, it's really cool. Even this telescope over here, you can actually zoom in and look around. I think that is so damn cool. Just a great little interesting design. I don't really understand it, but I appreciate the work that went into this thing. And sometimes it's nice to have just Besiege creations that don't really make sense. Overall, I really like this one. Obviously, the utilization of the Strand Beast design with the interesting barge-like top here with the crane is really impressive. But let's move on and do something else. Alright, next up we got this awesome piece of machinery. This is called the Rock Bouncer. It's also got a driver in here. I love the addition to the driver. And he actually steers the wheel. He's got his hand on the shifter. He's ready to go. Now, the coolest thing about this rock crawler, and the main reason I wanted to show it, is if you look at the front here, there's actually a winch system that you can really use to pull yourself up a mountain. So we're going to go try and climb old rock climbing mountain over here that I normally use, and we'll see how far we can get, and if we need to, we'll use that winch to get all the way up. Alright, so let's start out. Let's see how the suspension is. It's looking like it's working fantastic right now. Oh yeah, the first hill, no problem at all. Hell, we might not even need the winch for this mountain. We made it up really quickly. If this was in the rock crawling competition that we had before, it might actually win. And there we go. Oh, shit. Okay, I forgot to turn invincibility off, clearly. Good thing we figured that out, because destroying things is fun. You know what? Let's just destroy it right now. That actually did not affect it, it seems to be, at all. Holy shit, this is more badass now. Oh, okay, it did definitely... I just knocked out the fruit stand. It definitely did affect it, now that I look at it. Oh my god. My guy doesn't even have an arm anymore. Alright, bad news. You actually do need to use invincibility to use this winch, because unfortunately the rope likes to break a lot of the time. So, I did want to show you guys this winch because it's my favorite part of this vehicle. Obviously, we've seen lots of rock crawlers before. Hell, I've had whole episodes on rock crawlers. So you do need to bring something unique if you do want to surprise me, and this one definitely does do it. Now, it's not like an ordinary winch where you wrap it around a tree and you're good to go. You actually shoot this one out. Let's see how far we can get it, and it's supposed to connect. Did it actually connect? Let's see. Yes, it did. And you can actually just pull... Okay, well, it's a pretty aggressive winch, but you can actually pull yourself up the mountain or anything that you want. And if you get good with this winch, you can actually shoot it pretty damn far here, as you can see. So, yeah, pretty impressive little design. Alright, but let's try a mountain that looks actually damn near impossible. I'm thinking this cliff face right here, with the use of the winch, we might be able to get partially up it, depending on how far I can shoot this. So, I'm going to try and put my front up on the mountain first, and then I'm going to shoot this up and see if we can get up there. So there we go. We are at a good angle now to shoot this as far as possible. Let's just zoom out here. I'm trying to keep the truck stabilized as well. So, oh, that's the wrong way. That, what the hell? Alright, so obviously this winch was designed with flat ground in mind, so that doesn't really make sense to me though. Generally, when you need to use your winch, you're going to be climbing a damn mountain, but we're going to go flat ground here and see how far we can shoot this thing up and try and actually climb this thing. So I'm going to back up a bit, because it does need a little bit of room to shoot it, so there we go, that should be good. Let's see what happens here when I do shoot it. Alright, that's good enough for me. Even if we can make it up that far, that's going to be pretty damn awesome. So here we go. Let's see how far we can climb first. That's as far as we can go. Okay, well, I'm gonna start pulling myself up. This is not how rock crawling is supposed to work, but you get the idea. If you utilize this right, it can definitely help you climbing a damn mountain, or you're gonna explode and, yes, see the universe. Okay. Alright guys, well we're gonna end this episode of the Best Besiege Creations here. I hope you enjoyed another episode, checking out some super awesome unique designs. This one being a flying bookshelf, it's fucking great, right? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, thanks for watching and liking guys, and I will see you in the next one.